I simulated the rest of Cristiano Ronaldo's career after he joined Al-Nassr on Football Manager 2023. Let's check out how it goes and how does Cristiano Ronaldo get on in the Saudi Arabian League. So let's have a quick look at Cristiano's career so far. We obviously know one of the best players in the world, one of the best players that football's ever produced, and he will go down as an all-time living legend. But if we look over his career, he started off at Sporting Lisbon before gaining that move to Manchester United, which propelled his career, before moving on to being a Ballon d'Or winner at Real Madrid, Juventus for a couple of years, and then on to Man United again for a returned and failed swan song in his career, which has ended up with him terminating his contract and moving to the Saudi Arabian Premier League. So I thought, how would he get on Football Manager? Obviously, it's not a like-for-like simulation, but we might be able to get a little idea of how he gets on. So we've moved him on to Al-Nassr Football Club in Saudi Arabia on Football Manager. He is a key player as soon as he goes in, and no surprise there, being a Ballon d'Or winner and one of the best in the world, he's going to be. So here's what we did. We simulated to January and then to the end of the season to see how we got on and look at updates mid-season and end of season. So here we've simulated to the 1st of January 2023 in his first season. And as you can see, he's banging in the goals already. He's played 22 and he's scored 15 in the league. Only taking 3 penalties with that as well, and an average rating of 7.47, which makes him a pretty standout player. He did still stay in the Portugal squad as well. Obviously, this was the World Cup 2023-22 season, but weirdly, England won the World Cup in this. Let's see what Portugal did. They actually got knocked out by Serbia 1-0, and if we take a look at a match report to see how he got on, it wasn't very good, to be honest with you. Doesn't look like any of the Portugal players had a good rating, to be fair, by Leao, but a 6.4 rating in Cristiano's final World Cup. He only got 3 goals as well in the race for the Golden Boot, which obviously for his standards isn't the best. 4 appearances in them 3 goals, though, a goal every 115 minutes. So not the best way for him to bow out of his Portugal World Cup career. Let's see how he gets on at the end of the 2023 season, though. So we're at the end of the 2023 season. We come to take a look at how he's got on. Remember, he had 15 goals in January, and he's managed 27 by the end of the season in all competitions. 24 in the league. If we take a look at how that fares up against the rest of the squad, everybody played 39 games, so he didn't get dropped for a single game, and goals scored, he scores 27, the highest in the whole squad, with the nearest to him scoring 20. Not bad at all. So in his first season, he plays 39 and he scores 27 goals. That's not a bad return, is it? Let's see how he's going to get on in his second season in the Saudi Arabian Premier League. And it is around about the same, to be honest with you. He scored 13 goals when we come to January 2024 in 24 appearances. 5 of them come from penalty kicks. You know, so he's around about at the same place he was January in 2023 with goals scored. Now, I thought it'd be interesting to see how he's getting on in the international scene after his exit from the World Cup with Portugal. And it's actually quite surprising. He's retired from international football, it looks like, or he's not been selected. Now, a player of Cristiano's stature, you'd assume he's retired. So let's see how he gets on by the end of the 2024 season. And he smashed it in. But he's played a lot more games, and that's because Al-Nassr qualified for the Asian Champions League, so he's played 49 games this season and scored 25 goals, 6 being from penalties in all competitions. He is now a 40-year-old man, but he's still putting in 7.52 ratings, which is unbelievable, really. But the end of 2025 is the end of Cristiano Ronaldo in world football, as he's retired from playing. He's seen his 2 years out in Saudi Arabia like he's signed, and surprisingly, he's gone on to be an assistant manager. But with them stats, I can't see it happening anytime soon. Now, that is Cristiano's journey summed up in 5 minutes. If you've liked this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, check out our other Football Manager videos.